everyone! Good morning everyone, thank you very much for coming to my YouTube channel. My name is Viking Dad, and today I'm gonna bring another build. I call it SMG DPS, how original, right? Okay, let's discuss the build. So, SMG DPS. Let's start with obviously the class we're gonna use. We're gonna use obviously the fire starter. And it's only clear because fire starter have under barrel that is tactical shot clip that give you extra 10% critical damage. How awesome, right? We're gonna use the Vector SBR 45 ACP, the longer version of the Vector. It's only because exactly the under barrel only on this Vector you can put under barrel shot grip that give you 10% critical damage. And we're gonna build our SMG, our Vector on the critical hit damage. So we're gonna have a Russian red dot, and we're gonna have a flash hider 45, extra 45% critical damage, and obviously oversized magazine for the Vector. The gun looks absolutely amazing. It looks so good, and it's as well powerful. RPM 1.2000. And the talent we're gonna use the saddest. Alright, obviously damage auto cover, that's the normal thing. Second weapon we're gonna use the Gurge. Why? The Gurge is a really good SMG. 900 RPM, around 90k damage, 52 mag. But the talent, perfect vindictive. When you kill an enemy with the status effect, blah blah blah, in 20 meters you're buffing your team and yourself for 18% critical chance and 18 critical damage. Awesome, yeah? Third weapon that we're gonna use, Orbit. And Orbit is very interesting because the perfect finisher give you a buff for 10 seconds. They give you obviously a critical chance and 40% critical damage. So technically, in those two weapons we're hiding 58% critical hit damage. Alright. Now let's take a look at our stats. We're gonna run around 55% critical hit chance, above 200% critical hit damage, so plus 58, that gives us almost 259 critical hit damage. It should be 260, but I'm missing like a 0.7%, so that doesn't matter in the end. But if you got in your team the guy with running Coyote Mask, it's another 25% critical hit damage, so from 260 percentage plus 25, that's gonna be 285 critical hit damage. How awesome it does sound in the perfect scenario, I would say, yeah. But it can be done. Like if someone have a critical hit damage Mask Coyote, and use it constantly, you starting with the 226% critical damage, and then you can roll with the perfect vindictive and perfect finisher. So it's easy to that. It is easy to do. All right. Cool. Now let's discuss our build. What we're gonna use? We're gonna use the Ridgeway Pride for the Bleeding Edge, because the Bleeding Edge gonna proc our Wicked, and Wicked gonna add the damage to the Vector, and because we got Sadist, we're gonna another 20% for the bleeding enemy. So RPM, bleed, to not get move, additional damage over time, plus we increasing our damage from Wicked and Sadist. So that's super cool. We're gonna need the gear we're gonna need. We're gonna need the 2x Sokolov. That's for the SMG damage and critical damage 50%. We're gonna use the Grupo Sombra for critical damage, critical chance, and critical damage. We're gonna use the obviously the Overlord. So that's gonna be Fox Sprayers. So that's gonna take 8% damage out of cover. Awesome. We're gonna use our Contractors, 8% critical damage. As I said, I'm missing 1% from the critical damage on those ones, so it's pretty cool. Quick tip, if you don't have a critical hit damage Contractors, they're on this week, on today's 11, I believe. Is it 11? Yeah, 11 February 2021 in Cassidy. You can buy them with the critical hit damage, and then you just optimize them to the right level, yeah? Res gear, obviously critical damage, most all critical hit damage. We're gonna use Decoy. I'm using Decoy because it's like a not trading weapon, I would say. It's more like a surprise, burst high, and like you just run to enemy, kill him, run back, kill him, run back, and you just adding this kind of stuff. And you can use as well, if you want, of course, Sticky Bomb EMP. Always a good choice. So you can use this. You can use the Pulse EMP for the tanky person. The shield we're gonna use obviously gonna be a striker shield, obviously with the mods shield health, damage per enemy, and damage bonus per enemy. So with the perfect mods you can get like an extra 1%, but I'm not lucky anymore. So it technically should be 11-12%. It's good, alright? It's good. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So there's a critical hit damage build that running perfectly on the PvP. I'm gonna show you from clips from yesterday how I run it, and yeah, it's pretty good, you know. So guys, stay safe as again, be healthy. This time touch your PP as many as you want, and yeah, see you in the next chapter. Yep. So take care. Salute.